Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Akinlali. If you're new here, thank you very much for stopping by. In today's video, I'm actually going to be talking about, it's like a follow-up video. I'm going to be talking about tips that can make your job searching process easier. So if you've watched my previous video, I talked about how for a period of time I was searching for a job and all that kind of thing. Now I've done the research. These were things that I applied during my own period, like when I was job searching, and I think it will really help you. Now stay tuned to the end of the video. The last point will be the most important tip, so remember to stay true to the end. Now the very first tip I will tell you is update your CV and craft out your cold email. I know a lot of us were used to this, you know, the old way of doing CV that you put name, date of birth, religion. Like when I see those kind of CVs now, I literally cringe because I know better. Go online, search for samples for professional CV, academic CV. There are a lot of samples out there. So craft out a good CV. Craft out a good cold mail. Now, if you don't know what a cold email is, a cold email is the body of an email you're going to be sending to anyone hiring you. If you're sending an email out to academic people, probably prospective supervisors or hiring manager or something like that, literally. So now also craft out a cold email. First and foremost, let's start with the CV. Now it's important for you to craft out your CV because you know a lot of applications right now are online, virtual. There are virtual interviews. Majority of applications, they always tell you send a mail to so and so. So they are literally not seeing you now. So what will make them pick you is if your CV stands out. If you're sending a random CV that other 50 candidates are using, now it's your CV they're going to actually use to distinguish you. Now they have not seen you in person. The person might not know you, but it's from your CV. The person will say, okay, from this person's CV I can see that, okay, she has a current license, like professional license. You talk about your skills, you talk about your work experience basically. Now let me give a very brief example. There was someone I sent my CV to. He was he wanted to refer me for a job, and then he had not met me before. He had never worked with me. I don't know him. Someone just gave me his contact while I was looking for a job. And then when the person he referred me to actually said, okay, do you know this person, tell me about her, basically, apart from the CV I've seen it, tell me basically about her. But he had not met me physically. He didn't know what to say. He said he told me that what he crafted was literally he just looked at my CV, picked some word and crafted words out of what I had given to him, because he had not met me prior to that recommendation. Because of how detailed my CV was, he was able to pick one or two things to actually use to refer me to the person. Now, cold email. Now, if you're sending your CV to a hiring manager, like probably they said, okay, you saw a job application or a job vacancy saying, oh, send your CV to HR at so and so, or you're just sending your like applications randomly to places, to different organizations, you will not just attach CV, send, attach CV, send. You won't just send an email without a body now. So whatever you're going to put in the body of your email is what is actually called a cold email. So you're kind of introducing yourself and also telling the person, okay, maybe I've attached my CV for further details. There are a lot of threads on Twitter on cold email, how to craft out a beautiful cold email. I think it will help you a lot, because you have to remember, these people are not seeing you. Your CV and your cold email is what is going to give them a first impression about you, make them want to actually contact you and say, okay, let's try this person out. Do you get me? My second point will be start searching before you need it. I think this was something I did not know, because towards the end of my service year, I started seeing a lot of people who are currently serving like in the same batch with me, and they're telling me, oh, I've gotten a job offer, and I was like, we're still in NYC. How did you get a job offer? I literally did not know that it was possible for you to start searching before NYC. So some people, 2 to 3 months before the end of NYC, they're already sending out job applications, literally. So if you know you really want to work immediately you finish your NYC, you don't want to rest at home or something, I think even if you want to rest at home, I think it is most advisable, 80-90% advisable, 2 to 3 months towards the end of your service year, please start searching for a job. Start sending out applications. Don't say, oh, I'm sending out application for Abuja or Lagos. How will I do the interview? Brethren, I had a virtual interview from Abuja. I had a virtual interview from Lagos. So there are virtual interview where we are this period, especially because of after COVID, like there's a lot of virtual interviews. Like you don't really physically have to be there. So start searching before you actually need the job. Plan ahead, plan for the future. Don't wait, don't be like me. Like, I think I sent my very first application the day of my passing out parade after I'd gotten my certificate. I don't know why I waited so long, but I didn't know. But now I'm telling you so you can actually do better. I don't know what else to say on this. Just be ready, basically. Now, my third point, I'm going to talk about physical drop-offs. If you watch my last video, you know I talked about all physical drop-offs, like taking your CV and going to drop it at like laboratories. For me, that was something I did at the very beginning. I think first 2 weeks while I was searching for a job. Then I realized that actually it really doesn't work that way. And then also in my location where I was at the moment, also the way it works, most vacancies don't go out, because I was looking around now, like nobody was telling me vacancy of anywhere. Like everywhere I went, they were saying they didn't have a vacancy. So I was like, is it possible that the whole of Ibadan there is actually no laboratory? Like there's no place looking for med lab scientists? And I realized that there were places, but they work basically on referral. So the physical drop-offs for me wasn't really futile. As far as I was concerned, I was telling someone I literally just wasted my paper, and in even dropping off I had to buy envelopes. Like I had to print out my CV, my license, put them inside brown envelopes. Now I won't say it was totally a waste, but I felt like it was just more like of a process. That was what I knew at that point in time, and I'm grateful that I actually tried it. It wasn't like I just sat down at home doing nothing. Now that's it. So physical drop-off, so in your location physical drop-off might be a thing, but I think you should always try to find out. I look for people in whatever location you are who are currently working. Ask them, oh sorry, how does finding a job in this field work in maybe Lagos State? Do they really post vacancies? Is it by referral? Is it by mouth to mouth? Some people just call, oh Alpha, do you have anybody that is looking for a job? Give me the person. I have a position here. So it's very important. Now in fact, if you don't know that was how, wherever you are, that's how they are looking for jobs, like basically by referral. You just be going every day, going to the labs. This is my CV, I'm looking for a job, this is my CV, just like, which will really be nerve-wracking for a lot of people. And going somewhere and there no feedback, they'll just say drop your CV, we'll get in contact with you. You wait to put your phone on, you won't get anything. Sometimes you might get called back. So it's very important to know what works in your environment. Now my number 4 point is take online courses relevant to your course. Now when I crafted my CV out, there is a place for like awards and certifications and all that. The last award or last thing that was like worthy of notice that was on my CV was in 2019, and that was the year I graduated from school. So basically after I graduated from school, I wasn't volunteering, I wasn't doing anything. I didn't take any new courses, truthfully. Yeah, I was reading up stuff, but I actually did not take any online courses. Courses where they give you certificates, like certificate. I wasn't taking any online courses. So literally from 2019 to this year, which was 2022, for the major part, that's about 3 years, I had nothing. I could actually say, okay, in this period of 3 years while I was working, I had nothing. Like I took this course, I took that course. And after I realized that was early this year, when I started looking for a job sometime in March, a place where I submitted my CV at a point, and the person was like, okay, since 2019 what have you done? And I really couldn't say anything I have actually done. So that prompted me to go and start taking online courses. I took a COVID-19 course. You could use Coursera, a couple of ones. I will list them out somewhere on the screen. They're not in my head right now, but there are a lot of online platforms you can actually take free courses and get certifications. Those certifications, now I'm not saying you should go and take 10 courses, then try to load those 10 courses into your CV. Now pick up the most important one. COVID-19, now we know that, okay, the world is battling COVID-19. You taking a course in COVID-19, meaning that you're actually keeping up with trends, you're keeping up with medical trends. You can put that there. If you've taken courses maybe in PCR, analytical chemistry, things like that that are really relevant to the laboratory or wherever you're applying to, do you understand? Put those courses, like putting those courses in your CV will really help. I really believe it will really help in its own. It will really help you in your own little way. So take online courses. Don't just be like me that just gave up after 2019. Like until after then I started looking for courses. Like I literally had to judiciously actually take those courses. Now my very last point, which is super duper important, you can see how much I stressed and put emphasis on this, is social media platform. Now there's Instagram, there's Facebook, there is Twitter. I found out that Twitter can be useful. Like every social media platform can be useful. There are a lot of job vacancies that even were not for me because of location, but I saw job vacancies on Twitter. Just search medical laboratory scientists, go through tweets, you will see vacancies. Check WhatsApp group chats. Now when I even finished, I had to start telling people, please add me to job group chat. Now I think because of volume, a lot of job connect or group chats like that are on Telegram. So look for, ask people, please, if you know any job, a job, what's the word, job platforms, like job seeking platforms, that's not the word, job platform, like platforms where they post job opportunities. Basically join them. I know there are a lot of groups on Telegram, so join those groups. I joined a lot. I think I joined 1 or 2 groups on Telegram. There are even jobs for if you want to do locum, like maybe you've not found a job, there is a job, there's like a group I joined, and it was like for locum jobs. If you're looking for maybe just side hustle, like at least since I've not gotten a job, you see people that say, okay, locum jobs for a day, locum jobs for 2 weeks. There are a lot of job opportunities on social media. It depends on how well you build it. Now we all know of LinkedIn, so optimize your LinkedIn profile. Let people know you are on the lookout for jobs. People get jobs from LinkedIn. Social media platforms are really good. Like I think towards the end, a bulk of my applications were from my social media platforms. And the good thing about it was, like, I even use job apps such as Indeed. Like you just see vacancies. Literally, I'm sitting down at home and I'm sending lots of applications, and you don't need to print out. You just have your documents in soft copies, upload these things. I was sending out job, like my 2 virtual interviews. It was just when I was batch sending, like I mentioned in my previous video. I sent out a lot of applications to mail. So I sent out over 20 something applications to different hiring agencies or hiring organization. And the 2 virtual interviews I got, they messaged me, this is the interview date. There was option for virtual if you're not going to be there. I sat in my room, dressed up, opened my laptop. I did my virtual interview. The job hiring process can be easier because people are really utilizing social media platforms. Trust me, brethren. Trust me, sister. Apart from liking those dance videos on social media on IG, you can actually make your social media platform useful for you. It's really important that you know that social media and your online platform is your very best friend in this period. Go to these platforms. Now my last tip will be, don't just sit down looking for whether they're recruiting or not. Another thing, where I currently got an offer, I didn't get any vacancy that they were recruiting. It was also in the process of when I was batch sending to different people. So go to, like, now if you, let me use examples we can relate with. Now there are private labs in Lagos or in Nigeria. Here you hear of Union Diagnostic, Clinical Lancet, Reddit, Zain Lab, Tin Lab, what other labs? There's ISN. There are a lot of companies. Go to their website, search. Some of them post vacancies on their website. Some you might not know if the vacancies are recent or not, which might be a negative or a plus, but get their emails, send emails to them, look for, search, always be online searching, because trust me, there are a lot of job opportunities online. My last point, please don't be overwhelmed, don't be anxious. Trust me, it will literally do you more harm than good. Go water. If you understand, it's literally not worth it. I was anxious for the most part of it, and I think at a point I felt, oh my god, everybody's getting a job and I'm not getting a job. Sister, rest. It's a lie. Be anxious for nothing. Really, be anxious for nothing, because worrying will not do anything. You will get the job you are meant to get. You will get that job that is for you. You will get the job that is perfect for you, trust me. And also, if you've been through this phase and you know there are things you applied during this phase that helped you when you were searching for a job, please feel free to put them in the comment section down below. You will help somebody out there, you will help someone, because trust me, in this period there's a tendency to feel like, oh, I'm all alone in this world. Though I'm always eager to hear from you guys, I'm always eager to get feedbacks from you all and answer your questions and, you know, listen to your suggestions. Now stay tuned for my interview video, because we are gonna dive deep into it. Also, do not forget to like this video. Please like this video so like YouTube actually pushes it out to people, and also share with your friends, subscribe, you know, all those good things. And thank you very much for watching the video to the very end. Stay blessed.